Time to go see our little buddy.
Yes.
Good morning, buddy.
I missed you, baby. I missed you.
This is the poor little guy trying to cry. Buddy. Oh, that breaks my heart.
We've been waiting for most of the morning for them to take him back to surgery. They did a bunch of things this morning. They had to pull back his PICC line. He had a collapsed lung last night, so they x-rayed again and he looks really good. So he's about to go back.
Time to go. So what you got, gents? Found a nice little relaxing place to just breathe.
Mm-hmm.
It's quiet. With that piano. Mm-hmm. It's very peaceful.
Yeah, we need some peace right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate the update.
So that was them?
That was them.
What's up?
Saying that he's under anesthesiology. They did the bronchoscopy, and it looks like it is close enough, like the two ends, that they should be able to do it without
That's such a blessing.
having to cut them all the way open. It's update number 1.
Now we wait.
Now we wait and pray.
Yeah.
We wait
Non-stop.
and we pray.
How you doing? Yeah? Are you getting anxious?
Just ready for the little guy to be done.
For sure. So they took him back around 11:30, and then at about 12:30 they called us and said that he was under and stable. Because of his defect, there's like a lot of things to juggle when he's intubated, because he doesn't have the right airways. His stomach can bloat with air, which then pushes on his lungs, which increases the carbon dioxide levels in his body. So it's like a very fine line. So they called us when he was stable, so that we knew that he was doing okay. But that was like at 12:30, and now it's 3:45, and we haven't heard anything else. The surgeon just came down and she gave us some really great news.
Yeah, she said. She said it went great, as good as she'd hoped or expected or anticipated.
Yeah.
Said he just rocked it. That's my boy.
Yeah, she was really positive. She said that the connection was really close, so that means that there's like not as much pulling and it won't be as tight.
They basically didn't have to stretch the esophagus
As
as far
much.
to get down to the stomach.
Yes, which is the less invasive this has to be, the better, and it couldn't have been.
Couldn't have been better.
Oh, I felt,
The crazy things we take for granted.
oh gosh, I feel so relieved right now.
Yeah, crossing our fingers, the hardest part is over.
Yeah, because everything was less invasive than they thought. Hopefully that means that he's gonna be on the low end, you know, for staying here, which is so good.
Yeah.
For our family and for him, and
Get to bring him home.
yeah.
Soonish.
Soonish. In the next 4 to 6 weeks.
Time to go see him.
I'm so excited.
Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
We're so happy that you're done with that.
Can you imagine the day? They can't talk. Do you get to take him home?
No, right now I can't, but I know it's gonna be pretty great.
Yeah, it is. He looks so good.
His breathing looks so much better.
He was gasping for air so hard that you could see the ribs in his back, all the dimples, like you could see everything.
Yeah, it was scary. He has a great team of doctors. They were at his bedside all night last night. His breathing was definitely a big issue.
Yeah. Around 2 o'clock this morning, we got it figured out.
Yeah.
And then so he had a good night's rest for the most part before he went into surgery. Seeing your kid being wheeled off down a long, white, sterile hallway is not something I wish upon anybody.
No, it wasn't good. He's hooked up to a lot more cords now, though, than he's ever been. But we can see his face now.
Yeah. That's the first time we've really been able to see his face.
I mean, he's really swollen from the surgery. They said he has a lot of edema, so I think we still don't really even know what he looks like.
But I think he does have your toes.
This morning I just was like, I'm gonna get through this surgery. I just want to get him back there and get it over with. And I think I was thinking, because as soon as the surgery is done, like, we're good. Like, now a year on the road to recovery. We learned that that's kind of not the case. He was able to have the surgery a brand new way, what is ideal because it's the least invasive. They were able to do his surgery through a scope. The neonatologist told us that he's only seen that be done five times in his career.
In 25 years of working here in the hospital.
So, I mean, that's like best case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Because they do the surgery slightly different. He has a staple in his throat holding the two parts of his esophagus together like this. But he is also ventilated, and the ventilator and the staple are close together. The ventilator cannot touch or bump the clip at all.
So that's the main concern right now that they're having to be careful for. If it bumps the clip off, it basically undoes the surgery entirely. Worse than that, because then it creates a huge opening, the lungs collapse, and they can only go so long without air.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's still got a rough road ahead of him. He literally doesn't know how to swallow. He's going to have to go through some therapy to learn how to swallow, because even in the womb, since he never had that connection, he never had to swallow. He literally never learned how to do it. Mm-hmm. So moving forward, we're going to do a test here in 5 days where they apparently put some contrast down the tubes and see if it's leaking. If so, they need to go in and repair it. So, I mean, really, we just need to focus on today.
Yeah.
I mean, there are things that we still need to do step by step in the future, but let's celebrate this victory. The surgery went well. We're so thankful.
So thankful for that.
And for how many people were there to support us. And I can't imagine going through something like this feeling alone. And for anybody out there that has, I am so sorry.
Okay, you ready? Okay. Remember, he looks a little bit different because he has lots of tubes now. There he is. And he's got these little things on his hands. And here's his other hand. And there's his belly button. But look at him, he's breathing right now. You see his belly moving?
He's breathing. He can breathe now.
Mm-hmm.
He can breathe now.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Mm-hmm. He is so cute.
You did good today, buddy.
Yes, you're so brave.
You did good.
You're so brave. Be good in the night. Don't give us any more surprises, okay?
Love you, son.
Love you.